Peace, family. I hope everybody's day is going by smooth. Look, it is prolific. I am prolific. The teacher, the prolific teacher up in this building. Listen, bro. All I can really say is, right, whatever idea you got in your mind, put it on paper. Whatever plans you got in your mind, take it out your mind and put it on paper so you can see it now. A lot of us, we be having all these brilliant ideas, but we do nothing about it. And the first step of action that you need to take is just to put it on paper. As simple as that. Whatever idea, put it on the paper. You ain't even got to execute on the actual idea. Just put it on paper. That's the first step of the process. Because when you do that, you actually get to see it. Right? You get to, oh, damn, this is actually a good idea. Let me work on this. Oh, what I got to do to start on it? Okay, this is the first step right here. Let me work on this. And as I work on this, let me go through trial and error, because you're going to go through trial and error. That's the whole point of it. You got to go through trial and error. You're going to fail 1,000 times. You're going to fail 1,000,000 times. But through that times of failure, you're actually succeeding. You're actually seeing what works and what doesn't. So you're like, what is the word? You're constantly regenerating new ideas within that system as well, within that thought process. Throughout that process, you're also generating new ideas of what else you can do, what else you can build on. You feel me? Right? It's something you guys really need to understand about ourselves, about yourself, about the human brain and how powerful it is. Y'all gotta understand, when it comes to men and women, we can get pregnant through the mind. What do I mean by that? The brain is fertile. It's wet. The brain is fertile. But what makes it pregnant? The ideas. Right? The ideas make it pregnant. Right? And it's just like a pregnancy. When a woman goes through a pregnancy, she has to go through a 9-month pregnancy, and then what? Then what? She pushes the baby out. But during that whole process is what? It's painful. Right? But what's the most painful part of the process? When that baby is coming from the dark, going into the light. That's the most painful part of the process. I don't know what that feel like, but I know through their faces, that shit hurt. And I'm glad I ain't no woman, you feel me? But understand this, it's the same thing that works with your own mind, our own brains, right? We have an idea, right? We see the idea. The thing we have to do is we got to feed it. Just like a mother has to feed his child. We got to feed it. We got to water it, right? So plant the seed, which is the idea, plant it. Right? Matter of fact, let's start right here. You have to create the idea. The idea has to come, boom. So when you create the idea, you created the seed. It's how powerful you are. You created the seed. And when you create the seed, you plant the seed. Put it in the ground, you cover it. After you do that, you get some water, you water it. You put it in the sunlight. We do that for 9 months. What that's gonna do. You feel me? So during your process of trying to figure out what you're trying to do, this idea you gotta hold on tight. We be so quick to jump on many different things. We gotta stay consistent with one thing. Just one thing. Stay consistent with it. Water it, nurture it. And when it's time to bloom, it'll bloom. When it's time to give birth, it'll give birth. But understand this. When it gets more painful, that's the part. That's when you know you're almost there. When it gets super, super painful. And once you're able to push out that, man, you just produce abundance. I'm telling you. We're powerful. We just don't understand how powerful we is. And this is because we don't have a lack of understanding of self or who we are and what we're capable of. Yeah, if you don't have that understanding, you don't know what you're able to do. All right. So go ahead, get pregnant. Right. Get to writing on the ideas on your piece of paper, and feel me, and get to executing, get to failing. Continue to fail all the time. It's a healthy thing to do, to fail. All right. But learn from those failures. That's the thing. Learn from them. All right. Hope I gave y'all some game, man. Peace out.